Hi everyone, welcome to Snippets and Scraps. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, then welcome back. I'm so happy that you are here. So I am finally filming a video on my Hobonichi Weeks, how I am using it, and yeah, so if you're interested, then please keep on watching. Currently, I am using this cover from Amazon Japan. I will leave the link in the description box below if you're interested. As you can see, it's well loved. It has patina. I do really like this cover a lot. This is olive color. It's pretty simple. It doesn't have any additional pockets or anything. Just these card slots that I use to store my credit card, debit card, and an identity card in. Yeah. So, however, note that this cover does not fit the cover and cover. No, these are not called cover and covers. These are the clear covers. So it does not fit the Hobonichi Weeks with a clear cover on. So what I've done is actually cut the top and the bottom and then slid the weeks, and that's how I have the clear cover on, just to protect my Hobonichi Weeks, because it's of course a light color. This is the tropical yellow, by the way. Yeah. When it comes to planners, I'm not much of a decorator, so I don't have anything in these pockets. As you can see, I have a couple of small sticky notes and a sticker from PMD Sticker. Here again, I just have the sticker from PMD Sticker. These two and a couple more actually came in a set. As you can see, I'm not using this page functionally nor this page. I keep thinking about tracking a few things here and there, but I'm not much of a tracker, so I'm just leaving it be. And then of course I'm using my monthly pages functionally. I do a little bit of decoration. I usually do that on camera and I upload them on my channel. I will leave a few links in the description box below if you want to check them out, and if you haven't checked them out already. So I currently filmed April as well. So what I've done is put down the monthly sticker and the holidays in advance. So as you can see, I've put them down until December, because I like to use my planners January through December. I do not start them early. I do actually. The last few weeks are kind of repeats, but I do like to have my whole year in one book. So yeah. Then I have my weeks, of course. So this is my basic weekly setup. The left hand corner is my appointments and my events and those kind of things, and then I have this small column that I use to track my expenses. This is not just stationery expense, it's everything. So yeah, I put all my expenses on this column here, and I put a no spend sticker if I want to. Sometimes if it's blank, then it means that I haven't spent anything that day. When it comes to decoration, you can see I put them here and there. I don't use any kits or anything. I just put a little bit of sticker here and there, and that's how I've been using it functionally. Oh yeah, and on the right hand side you can see that I have my habit tracker. When I say habit tracker, I'm using a habit sticker just because I have it. Otherwise these are just my meds, mine and my son's meds. And for this week I just have a running to-do list. Sometimes I do this where I add the days of the week so that I know when I actually did the task. Sometimes I just use a regular marker to see that I have completed the task. And sometimes I also have my waiting on. If I have a lot of orders coming in, then I put them here and track, because I'm of course purchasing a lot of things for my son, so I do have a lot of purchases, baby diapers and random things. Yeah. So I sometimes decorate my pages in advance, sometimes I don't. So that's about it for the weeklies. Then moving on to the notes pages, I have an index. I'm not much of an indexer, however I did start putting down different lists. This however is not updated at all. I may update it, I may not, I'll see. Then I have my collections. So I have a random lists of things that I like to track throughout the year. So for example, books read and movies watched. I just completed Spare, by the way. I was just too intrigued to let it go. So I read Spare by Prince Harry, and it was, I don't know if I should say it on here, but I hated that book. Not because of the writing or anything, but I feel like nobody, absolutely nobody, should wash their dirty laundry in public when it comes to family stuff. Absolutely no. I do not believe in that. And I love Harry Potter, so I'm reading Harry Potter book 1, and I've also started reading another non-fiction on a river in India. So I have to put that here as well. I'm quite bad at tracking things, and I've gone significantly bad this year. However, I feel like these things I can always go back and add them because I have my Goodreads, and yeah. And movies watched, I haven't watched a lot of things. Then I have shows watched and restaurants. I do have a few that I need to add here. Then order tracker, I started off, but I fell off this completely. So as I said earlier, I like to track them on my weekly page now. And the expenses, of course, I already track in my weekly page. So gifts given and gifts received, I have received a lot of gift for my son, so I have been tracking it so that I know what all my son received when he was born. And then I have my bills. This is just my phone bills, my credit card bill, and my auto debit, which includes my Netflix, etc., and Patreon, etc. Then I have my YouTube. I have all the videos that I film and all the different steps. Then I have my Hong Kong dollar to INR conversion. As you know, I was working in Hong Kong for a long time, so most of my cash are in my Hong Kong account, so I have to convert to INR, which is Indian rupees, once in a while, so I track that here. And then I have my investments. I do not track my investments like fanatically. I just do that randomly once in a while. As you can see, I did it in October, and then November, and then Jan, Feb. And so what I do is, one day I open up all my investments and then I note them here. These are the places that I invest in, so I note them, how much I have where, and so that I just know my profits and losses. It's not like I'm actively investing anywhere at this point. And then I have my weight tracker and adulting tracker. Adulting includes when I change my brush and my loofah. This is again not up to date. I have to go back and do that. And then I have my wish list. This is for planners and journals. I just have 3 things here. Of course, it will grow throughout the year. And then I have my Christmas movies. I love Christmas movies, and I started using this planner end of 2022, and I thought that I'll have it here together with my 2023, so that I kind of can see what all I watched last year. And so yeah, then like I said, I started using this planner in 2022 as well, in December. So I experimented different ways of using the notes pages for my daily logs, but I did not use it consistently, of course. And I'm sorry, it has started raining, if you can hear the rain over my voice, but it's really cloudy and dark. I think you can already tell from the lighting as well, but I found this chance to record this video and I did not want to give it up. My mom is actually watching my son, and I thought I'll quickly film this video. Then I have my son's immunization schedule. I am not following this, by the way. Turns out his schedule is slightly different from this one. I mean the vaccines, so I'm not following it. This is the immunization schedule followed by private hospitals, but I chose to get my son's shots at the public one, so it's slightly different. It's the same vaccines, but they have like different names, different suppliers, which means that some of the vaccines are combined differently at private hospitals and differently at government ones. So yeah, so this is not again something that I'm using. And I have quotes page. I was thinking I'll jot down quotes here. However, I'm not doing it in a different insert, in a passport insert separately. This again is not being used. Then I have some doctor notes. Whenever we do go to a doctor visit, for my son, I put down some notes. Not all appointments, of course, have notes, because sometimes it's just a regular checkup. And I thought that I'll track his milestones. I'm not doing it here anymore. I am actually doing it in a separate journal again. So yeah, I think that's about it. And then I have, of course, my dailies. For my dailies, I mostly follow like a running task list, running log. For this week, I tried this layout and it did not work out, so I went back to my regular. So I do not have my next day set up already. I just go on using, and the next day starts where the first day ends. So that's how I've been doing it. Small deco here and there. And it's my son, by the way. It's cute. Anyway, so yeah, I have been doing this for a while, and I think this is how I am going to continue for the rest of the year as well. So yeah, that's about it. I have this index clip, by the way, marked for my current page here. Apart from that, I wanted to quickly show you. I use this blotting paper as a bookmark, or a page keeper rather. So yeah, that's about it. I'm going to change this pen, by the way. I've been using this pen for 3 months with my caramel Motom. Now because I'm in this olive, I think I'll use my Kaweco olive, but I haven't had the time to ink that one up yet, so I'm still using this. And today is actually 31st, so I don't need to change it immediately. I decided to change the cover for April, but I moved in a couple of days in advance. So yeah, that is how I am using my weeks. Oh, the last thing I want to show you are the back pages. Completely forgot. Oh, I have my passwords here as well, but I don't usually write down the whole password, just like a trigger or what do you call it, a hint. Then I have a pen test page and nothing in favorites here. And for my 100, I think this is what I'm going to do, is write down things that define 2023 for me, which can be personal and it can be public as well. I have a few things that I've written down, but I haven't put them down here yet because I'm not sure. But I'll of course include like global events as well, not just my personal stuff. So overall things that have impacted my life or the world in general. And then for this one, I thought that I'll do my no spend, but then I realized that I'm already tracking my expenses in my weekly pages, so I don't need to do that again. Plus it's a little confusing because I don't know what the 100th day is. It's not very obvious, you have to go back and see what was the 100th day of the year. At least for me, it's not that simple, so I thought I'll just skip it. And then here I have some sticky notes for immediate use. And yeah, that's it. Do let me know if this was helpful, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. Do let me know if you like this video, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.